Yo, what's up everybody? Keep them almost in full color. I'm back with East 9 Monstrom Nox. Once again, it's episode 2 of the Let's Play. Make sure that you follow me on Twitch. That link is in the description below. We'll be streaming East 9 Monstrom Nox from about 8 to 10 p.m. every night this week. So stick around, this Eastern Standard Time. So just be on the lookout for that. But we're getting into this episode right here, to which you may have noticed I moved my face, so I realized that I was speaking about the skill bar in the bottom right hand corner, and I was talking about that in the last video, but you couldn't see it because my face is in the way. So my bad. But that skier bar, the skier bar is there. Okay. One thing I really want to go into in this video, we're talking about East, is their side quest system. The side quest system is pretty dope. I like the way that it's all set up, and one thing that helps accentuate doing side quests super easy is that right now I'm at this prison rescue side quest, but I can instantly, if let's say I want to go to this one up here, and within mere seconds I'm already just going to be up here available to go to this side quest that is located somewhere. Oh, it's over there. Wait, what? This looks bad. This looks real bad. I guess I chose the wrong thing to the fast travel too, but you get my drift. Like, you can instantly go across the map to, you know, go ahead and hit your side quests and whatever it is that you're trying to do. It just makes it super easy and super clean to go from point A to point B. And especially if you are, you know, looking for certain particular items and things of that nature, you can just go right into it. But right now we're gonna start this side quest right here. I had to go out and get some intel, and I'm looking to rescue a prisoner. That's pretty much my current mission right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into this prison rescue. All right. Alright, we're just kind of blowing through this. Our main man, Hawk, aka Credo, is now in the party, and I think in the last video I mentioned there are different damage archetypes. You had your slashing archetype, which is the Crimson Knight. That's my man's in the red and black. You have your kind of bludgeoning damage, which is our white cat right here, and our main man Hawk does that precision damage, which is in the shape of those X's right there. So he's pretty clutch. We have all damage archetypes. Now once you end up utilizing the damage archetype against someone who is susceptible to that damage archetype, you can then go ahead and break them. Once you break them, pretty much all damage archetypes will then do pretty decent damage to any archetype. So it's pretty dope. And we have inherited a skill from our good friend Hawk. And I think I'll be able to show that skill off momentarily, I think. So as you saw in the last video, I'm able to wall run via this skill. Oop.
Piece of cake.
We might be able to get to the top floor of the central tower from that ledge.
And through Hawk's skill, I'm able to do this little glide. And do we go between these? Babe. Oh. What was that out there? Oh, it was nothing. Just my imagination running away. I'll let Roger finish the rest of that one off. Run them pockets, guardsman. Yeah. Talk. We're just gonna kind of go through this. Apparently she's a young assassin, and that's all there is. Maybe we recruit her back to the homestead. Hey, that's exactly what we're doing. Recruiting her back to the homestead. That is a really awkward animation. But as you see, these side quests are filled with pretty much a lot of just world building information, and at the same time they're just lighthearted fun type deals, and they help progress they help progress the story, but also more so they just accentuate the story, if you will, and give a little bit extra to your homestead or your home base, whatever it is that you would prefer to call it. And right now I will actually show that off. We're just gonna skip this event so we can kind of just go straight into that. Yeah. So for those who have never played East 8, in East 8 they also had kind of like a homestead system to where you had individuals within your homestead and they offered certain benefits to them being there. You had tailors, you had all sorts of individuals who they were beneficial in some way to your homestead. So to this one in particular, I have Silhouette here, who can go and run an errand for me. There are so many different stores and so many different shops around. I can actually just hit her and say, hey, could you just run and grab any one of these things, you know, from whatever shop. And these are all from shops that I visited already. There are so many shops. So I just hit her, she goes to the shop that I need her to go to, and she grabs it for me, making it so that I don't actually have to go and run and find the shop that sold this item to then get it to equip it and all that. It does all that for me, which is really dope. Really great in terms of forethought, you know, thinking about, hey, you know, what is it that's gonna benefit our players in terms of time type deal. Okay, other characters offer other benefits. Some aren't exactly pronounced really, and some have yet to be found out. Down here I also have my blacksmith, and he can, you know, upgrade weapons for me and craft things for me. However, he can't like at this point anyways, he can't make anything for me. I think after a certain point he will be able to make things for me, but right now he's just stuck with enhancement and crafting. Over here she will allow me to trade in items that are lesser value, but if I trade in a bunch of these faint drops, which are lesser value, I can then trade those in for a higher value item. So with this, I'm able to trade in for a lot of things that I may or may not need, which really helps out in that grindy aspect. There are going to be parts of the game where you need something to level something up, and you just may not have the time to just go and hunt down for the item. So she's a really good vendor, just out of, hey, you know, I've been fighting these ads and I have 100 of these, like, hook me up. Over here we have, oh, sorry, Shantae, did not mean to talk to you. Over here we have Yufa, and Yufa will cook for us. So, you know, we can have her cook for us, and, you know, she'll hook us up with a little something, and we can use those while we're out in the field, out just fighting and whatnot. We also have gifts. Gifts are something that we can give to other characters, and our affinity with that character goes up. The higher your affinity, the more productive they are within the homestead, and also when you go into certain battles, they will give you a certain buff while in that battle. So it gives you a benefit for deepening bonds, if you will. You don't have to do any of this stuff. All this stuff is completely optional, and you actually don't necessarily need it to beat the game. It's very open-ended like that, so I really love the East games for that. These things are very open-ended, and they're very, if you want to do it, cool. If you don't want to do it, also cool. Like, just do you. But with that being said, we're not gonna run out, and we are going to, I guess we'll go and do this other side quest real quick. And this today will be the day of side quests, so we won't do a whole lot of story stuff, as you know. I've done a little bit of story stuff here and there, you know. I'm doing it. So right now we're gonna be doing a hunt, and we'll start right inside of here. Another great thing about this map here is we can come here and we can actually tag something and set a waypoint to it, and the map will kind of give you pretty good directions on, hey, how to get from point A to point B. So pretty dope. And I actually should have started a little later within this, but also real cool thing is, hey, you know, I'm kind of here, and very instantly I can come right back and I can choose to move within the dungeon to wherever I want, even while in battle. For some purposes, this may be for some hardcore, you know, JRPGist, if that's what I would call it, that might be seen as a little cheesy, because you can literally go from being in trouble to straight out of it instantly, and you can also end at a spot like this to where I get my health 100% back. So yes, somewhat cheesy, but in some situations you'll be very happy that you have this ability. Honestly, like it's a very clutch ability to have. But we're gonna go on ahead, we're gonna exercise some people. We're not really exercising anything, we're just about to beat up everybody in here. Okay, they're still okay. This was the first boss that we fought. I don't know if you all remember it, that was from yesterday's video, but we fought this boss, and there are now a bunch of them here. So we are going to do the world a great favor, and we're gonna kill them all, making the sewers safe once more. Now that I have a few more allies in this, you know, I can switch on the fly to whomever, however. So always dope, and they all share that bottom right bar. Now that you can see it, and I'm not hiding it from you all, you can see that bottom right bar. It is highly visible for all to see. Ooh, Hawk, you took a bad hit. Oh no. Oh no. Was not ready for this. Alright. I have deeply failed myself because I did not come in here prepared at all, really. But it's gonna be alright. We're gonna do the do, and okay, you know, we may have to restart. Nah, Axel will take care of this, but we'll just eat a raisin or two, and nah, one raisin should do. And so one thing I have learned is that when in this stance, I can do a few things. Oh, then clip like highly effectively. When I'm in that mode, I can, you know, easily just do some things, hit a few things, and still just watch my bottom right bar. So as that orange bar is, you know, just turning down, just watching it, timing it perfectly and close to the last second, and then pop my ult, getting the most out of that stance, if you will, or that what would I call it, going Super Saiyan type thing. You know, I can get the most out of that just by holding it as long as I can, and then what? Okay. Now some quests, it's weird, like some of them require you to I guess go back to the person whom initiated the quest. So it's like, okay, like I did the quest, and I gotta go back and talk to you. Some of them will complete immediately after you do it. It's really weird and really random. So like that's one thing I kind of have mixed feelings about, I guess. Wait, what?
Allow me. How did? Oh. Always happy to help.
So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of just the reporting system. I kind of just will prefer it to be, you know, one way or the other. Either A, I need to report back every single side quest I do, or B, I need to not report them all, and just, I can just do the side quests, and once they're done, they're done. We're gonna end this out by hitting our expansion point. Epic fail. Alright, so we have a lot of areas to this map, as you may have seen. Much different atmosphere than what East 8 was, in terms of, you know, you kind of had different sections of the island. This, you have pretty much a whole city to go through. So with that being said, much different in terms of everything. And in order to unlock more of the city, you kind of have to do little these purge quests things, if you will. It just requires you to uncursify an area before you go into it. It's really weird. Kind of, I haven't really understood the whole point behind everything as of right now, but that's basically the end all be all. I also hate this cutscene. Like, it happens over and over and over again, and it's like, all right, I get it. Like, I'm not feeling having to watch this cutscene, you know, every time we go to this battle. But overall, in order to unlock more of the city, you just got to do these kind of fights, if you will. After, oh shoot, I wasn't paying attention. I should have paid attention to that. You got to do these fights to basically unlock more of the city. Some of them require, they require just different things for you to do. You know, go through the motions. It's kind of cool, I guess. Just out of a, well, I'm not doing the same thing over and over again aspect. Like for this one, it's destruction. You just gotta kill everything, kill all of these, and be done with it. Whereas others are, you know, defense. So, oh no, sir. And also, if you look in that upper right hand corner, well, like not upper right, but it's like mid right, I suppose. That's where you see people whom I am cool with, and you know they're gonna help me out and throw me some buffs throughout the battle. And even some of those people are people in my party currently, so also cool, as you know, hey, like a squad also can throw me a buff here and there that are in my current party. And that's where your homestead becomes very important, just out of, hey, they're going to be the ones who make this go so much easier. So it's like, I should invest in, oh my god, thank you. I should invest in them, and it just, you know, teamwork makes the dream work, you know what I mean? Screw. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. I wish I could lock onto these, because I want to say I'm struggling, but like I just wish I can I could, you know what I'm saying, just swag out on it. Is it behind me? Oh, it's behind me. Hello, ugly. Give me that. No, sir. What? Come on, ref. I missed that too? I don't know, ref. Y'all no say. We gonna break him. We gonna break him. We gonna pop an ult on his ass too, real quick one time. And look at that yellow bar, or that bar. You see how it's going down? It's going down last second. Last second. We let it go. We let it go. That's your grave. Oh, that's supposed to kill you. That's your... Why are you... Just die. Get back here, chump. Where you going? Run him down. I think this story is actually going to turn out to be quite interesting indeed in the end. But for those who end up playing this, yes, it seems like it's going to have a little weird factor to it, but I think once you get to a certain point, there's going to be that hold on. And then once you get further into it, you know, maybe you get down with it, or maybe you don't. But with that being said, that's gonna do it for this one. We're gonna end this out here. This was more so side quest based, showing how, you know, we bounce back and forth throughout the whole city. City is huge, and just the ability, like with most East games, to be able to go from point A to just point B damn well there instantly. Very great. It's very appealing, and I hope that a lot of other RPGs like kind of take some of the things that exist here into account when building their games. Not saying I want them to be a clone, but there are just certain quality of life aspects of this game that just make things really phenomenal. So with that being said, we're gonna kill it right here. I'll catch you guys in the next one tomorrow. As usual, peace, be easy, be blessed.